Oh, quizzing's exhausting work. This is a special. I have absolutely not a clue when this is going to appear on YouTube, but welcome anyway. It's going to be a fish special, and we whittled it down from the first 300 people who entered to these lucky 5 people. Gavin, Ashton, Lee, Gavin, Steve and Simon. I've already awarded Simon the bronze medal, but it's here, and this is the prize for the fish special. Each of the following answers contains the name of a fish. Simple as that. 2 points for correct answer, 1 away for an incorrect interruption. It's all grand fun. So obviously Gavin's works, and off we jolly well go. Derived from latex. Name that yellow brown.
Oh no.
Lee.
Rubber.
Incorrect, Gavin.
Uh-oh. Well, you hear incorrect Gavin from now on, so never mind. Derived from latex, name that yellow brown material used for many years in the core of golf balls. Simon.
Gutta percha.
Is correct.
Affirmative.
Number 2, please tell me. In its earliest form, which cheese was made by 18th century Franciscan friars of Alta, California, and sold by a California businessman after whom it came to be named? Lee.
Monterey Jack.
Yeah, Jack.
Oh, yeah.
As in Jack Pike. You actually.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. She copied me then, did you notice? Fronted by vocalist Jacoby Shaddix, which group recorded the 2001 hit single Last Resort? Simon.
Hootie and the Blowfish.
No, I can see where you're coming from, but no.
Okay.
Ashton.
Catfish and the Bottleman.
No. Cut My Life into Pieces. It's a
Oh.
great song. It's Papa Roach. You see, and I'd like to illustrate how these people don't revise these things, because obviously you would have got that a mile away if you had done. What name was given to the 15th of March, 15th of May, 15th of July and October at Lee?
Ides?
The Ides of March, yeah. The Ide is definitely a
Fish,
fish.
Yes.
Yeah, so Lee,
Absolutely.
you found your little niche here, I think. Fish. Born in the 4th of July 1807 in Nice, died 2nd of June 1882 on Caprera, named the Italian general, politician and nationalist who was made Ashton.
Garibaldi.
Yes, there's a Garibaldi fish.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That takes the biscuits.
Well done, Dom.
Ha! Hey, he could also crop in with the biscuits,
Yeah.
the pink friends and the Vienna
Tuscaloosa.
triangles. Who's going to do a biscuit round? We need a biscuit round.
50 questions.
Sample of biscuits, is it?
Yeah, you've got to eat one if you get the question right.
What biscuits did that?
What was the name of the mythical, I hate saying that word, South American city of gold? Lee.
El Dorado.
Yeah, the Dorado is Dorado. Yes, it's spelled the same way.
Like
Dorado.
fish.
Yeah, yeah. So Lee,
Absolutely.
you are flying here. What acronym was given to the Society for the Total Extinction of Non-Conforming Humans in Carry On Spying? Steve Lacey.
Stench.
Yeah, the Greek equivalent, which is the root of the name of the chemical element bromine. The tench is a kind of greasy carp which lives on the bottom. We had a pond which we drained in our garden. 6 months after we drained it, we still found some tench in the mud at the bottom alive. Incredible critters. Who got that? Mr. Steve Lacey, our
Brilliant.
music king,
Make love
earlier
to
on, if you look up the music quiz we had today. Who scored the equaliser and provided the assist for Manchester United's winning goal in the 1999 UEFA Champions League? Lee.
Solskjaer. No, one.
Incorrectly.
Steve Lacey.
Sharon.
Teddy Herringham.
Herring.
Oh.
Yes.
Can't think of anybody.
There's 2 in a row for you,
Brilliant,
Steve.
Steve.
Brilliant,
Make love
Steve.
to me.
Oh, I love it! Yeah. Did you get that?
No, I didn't
Oh well,
catch it.
Well done, Steve. Do that, look at it.
yeah. Situated in the high...
Reset.
Oh, my mistake. Situated in the High Tatras, Gerlovsky Stit or Gerlach is the highest peak in which 1500... Simon?
Carpathians.
Absolutely, you know you're right now, don't you?
Yeah.
Carpathians.
Yeah.
930 mile long mountain chain, so Simon, that's 2 for you.
Affirmative.
And this is going to be a kind of a close call to see who wins this one. From a 2010 US documentary and subsequent TV show, what name is given to a person who presents a false identity for Dave Ashton?
Catfishing.
He does it all the time.
Well done, Don.
Who directed Black Klansman, Bamboozled? Steve Lacey.
Smiley.
Yep. I hear Spike Lee shooting down the stairs. Spike Lee.
Brilliant, Steve. Make love to me.
It's nice, isn't
Get it
it?
now, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say that.
She's got to have it.
How many women have ever said that to you?
The idea how much she cost. Who is best known for directing films such as Out of Africa?
Oh, goodness.
Lee.
Oh, I forgot his name.
Steve Lacey.
Cindy Pollock.
Yeah, I've not finished the question, so Steve, you get 2 points.
Brilliant,
Lee.
Steve. Make love to me.
And did I?
You haven't named me yet, but should run through.
Incorrectly.
Yes, we didn't hear that, did we? Tootsie, 1982. 1980 Tootsie. Who wrote the book Sex and the City, on which the TV series is based? Simon.
Haddock.
Ashton.
Roach.
Candace Bushnell.
Candace.
Yeah. Name the British Conservative statesman who, as Prime Minister, issued the Tamworth Manifesto. Lee.
Peel.
Yeah, for the second time in a couple of months, Robert Peel. Blind Shattered about Corn Laws, help claim police laws, blah, blah, blah. You all know the rest of the questions about Robert Peel.
Absolutely.
I love the new reckless scattergun approach from Lee. Well, it's not a new approach really, it's a couple of years old now, isn't it? Amy Adams won a Golden Globe for her portrayal of American artist Margaret Keane, whose husband, Walter, played by... that must be a Steve Lacey.
Pollock.
No, don't revisit stuff. We've had Pollock and we've had Roach as well, by the way. So it's -1 for Steve Lacey.
Unlucky, Steve.
Who won a Golden Globe for her portrayal of American artist Margaret Keane, whose husband, Walter, played by Christopher Waltz, took credit for her phenomenally successful and popular paintings in the 1950s and 60s.
Where's the question? It wasn't even a question, it was just a statement.
Yeah.
His surname was something different.
In which film?
Oh, which film?
Which film?
You're kind of right on that as well.
Yeah, I thought you mentioned which film, didn't you?
How would get stabbed now?
Go on.
Is it something to do with big eyes or something?
It's exactly Big Eyes, yeah, Big Eyes. So there's a fish called a big eye. Strange but true. Which film director turned down an OBE? Oh, by the way, I'm very disappointed on my which film director questions. You've actually gone the right way every time and not jumped in. I think you need to revise more, quite honestly. Which film director turned down an OBE in 1977 and had a biography? Which side are you on? Published in 2004. Shall I give you some films?
Yeah.
The Angels Share. Steve Lacey?
Canovich.
Yeah. You were going to go on to Me, Daniel Blake, and Looking for Eric. fantastic director, Ken Loach. Kathy Come Home, early production on him. Steve Lacey, you were in the lead. You are even more in the lead. Shut up, you stupid woman. What is the name of the Indonesian portion, 73%, of the island of Borneo? Oh my goodness, Ashton. Lee.
Kalimantan.
Are you going to? I'm leaving your hands. You can give that, or you can take it away.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, Ashton, Kalimantan.
Well done, Don.
Hey, no. What name is given to the assemblage used as a used in weightlifting of a long bar, usually with weights at each end? Gavin.
Barbell.
Barbell is correct.
Oh,
yeah, the old whiskery fish barbell. So Gavin. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Welcome to our little game, our champion of Bosworth Field. We'll have a quick turnaround after about 30 questions. We're on number 19. Are you all green? Who was appointed as the First Minister of Scotland from... Don't be third on this! Ashton!
Let's go with Sturgeon.
No! Simon.
Alex Salmon.
Yeah, Alex Salmon. From 2000, well, it did say from 2014 onwards, but I changed the question. No, it said 2007 to 2014. Read it and read. So, Ashton, nothing gives me greater pleasure than this sound.
Stupid teacher.
And Simon, you said Alex Salmon?
I did.
There you go. Boom.
Affirmative.
Reset.
What term is used for a cut of beef from the hindquarter of cattle just above the leg cut, usually prepared as a second-class roasting joint in South Africa, Australia, New Ireland and New Zealand? It is a cut of choice for making corned beef. Ashton. Steve Lacey.
Ashton, sorry.
Yeah, Ashton, yeah, I've heard him, but no, not Chuck.
Oh, sorry. That's what I was going to say.
Lee?
Silverside.
It is silverside, yes. Yeah, silverside, it's just a fish, it's a silverside, it's
Yeah, heard it, I've heard
there you go. So, Lee,
Absolutely.
like the cut of your jib, man. The world record for which throwing event is...
Javelin.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh no, I thought
it is a
was.
fish.
I don't know why I pressed
Simon?
It's going to be the hammer.
It's not. So, Ashton, lose one.
Stupid teacher.
Simon, lose one.
Stupid woman.
Lee,
Discus.
it's a discus.
Discus. Yeah,
Jürgen Schultz in
yeah, they got
1986. Reset.
Two points for that.
Yeah, of course, Lee.
Absolutely.
The Merry Monarch was one of whose many monikers? Like the question, Ashton.
Charles II.
Yeah. Sorry, why was I looking over there? So King, I was instinctively drawn to Simon for King and Queen questions.
Well done, Don.
Bichonk. Charles II. Ironically, oh, Mike McPartland was so all over this. He'd have buzzed by now. Which film yielded 3 nominations at the 12th Golden Raspberry Awards in 1992? Namely, Worst Actor, Sylvester Stallone, Worst Director, John Landis, and the Worst Supporting Actress by Marisa Tomei. It was? Oh, Steve Lacey?
Rambo.
No. Ashton?
Cliffhanger.
No. The critical word, no more pressing please, the critical word was ironically, it was Oscar. That's just... Michael, you're probably watching this when you do. I know, you've got 2 points. Vladimir Nabokov called John Jarndyce, one of the best and kindest human beings ever described in a novel. Which, Ashton?
Bleak house.
Yeah, the bleak is a famous fish. Ashton,
Well done, Don.
look, we've got 8, 9, 9, 2 and 5. 25. Which BBC local radio station based in Southampton began... Lee?
Solent.
I think it's Solent. Yes, the Soul, of course,
Yeah.
Solent. BBC Radio Solent. So, Lee, there's your 2 points.
Absolutely.
And you are now in the lead on your own. How was Ernest Evans? Ashton.
Should you check it?
He was Chippy Checker, yes.
Well done, Don.
Chippy Checker. What term derives
Oh, sorry.
3 strikes? I think it's been, every time somebody buzzes 3 times, like 3 mulligans and you buy a round of drinks next time. What term derives from the cavalry of late medieval Hungary under Matthias Corvinus? Simon?
Hussar.
A hussar, I think is absolutely right, yes. The hussar.
Huss is a fish.
Is it?
Mm.
Hussar for you. So the hussar's a fish and the hussar's a fish as well. So it might be related. Who knows? Who knows? Let's get on with it. Number 28.
Can I have 2 points?
Affirmative.
Okay.
The world record for which throwing event?
Fucking
Ashton.
it's better with a javelin.
Well done, Don.
Set by Jean Zelezny. How do you say Zelezny even? Somebody. Known as Razor. Who broke Peter Beardsley's jaw? Simon?
You're Ruddock.
Yeah, Razor Ruddock. Yeah, absolutely. Rudd is a fish there. But he broke both of Andy Cole's legs as well.
Yeah.
Football, let's say. Simon?
Affirmative.
Reset. The equivalent to the Greek goddess, and excuse my pronunciation here, Tyche, Tyche, the Greek goddess Tyche, who was the personification of luck in the Roman religion. It's kind of weird one, this. It's not crossed my path many times. Go on then, Gav.
Fortuna?
Fortuna is correct. Yeah.
Fortuna.
Yeah. Yeah, you see, I wouldn't have accepted Fortune there.
No.
Fortuna. It's a tough one to get a link into that one, I'll tell you.
Fortuna Dusseldorf?
What?
That'll do, Lee.
Ah. So that's football, is it?
It is.
We actually have nothing in common, do we?
No, that's why we hate each other so much.
Who was the front man of the script and the coach on the first 2 series of the television singing talent show,
Yeah.
The Voice UK? I actually was at a pub quiz with Ashton last night and I discussed it and told him what it was.
I don't even remember the conversation.
It was Danny O'Donoghue. It was the script and Will.i.am singing
that
Living on
conversation.
the Heart of Earth.
It's so difficult to know which of your conversations to tune out of.
Most of them. Danny-O, there's a fish called a Danny-O. So, Danny O'Donoghue. Imagine naming your kid after a fish. Really. No points anywhere. On which 2012 sequel film was 26-year-old Kun Liu working as a stuntman when he died in an explosion scene? Expendables 2. The dab is a fish.
A lot of film questions.
Yeah, well, there's not a lot of science questions in your LightSpeed Quiz, was there?
Wasn't it?
Who became Member of Parliament for Epsom and Ewell? Ashton?
Graham.
Chris Grayling. Epsom and Ewell and was appointed Secretary of State for Transport in 2016. Ashton, there, look at you,
Well done, Don.
in the lead. How have they allowed that to come about? After Superman, Jokajua and Agadoo, What was the third and final top 10 UK hit for Black Lace? Dave Bill, if you are watching this, I'm sorry mate, we just can't get the players. Steve Lacey.
Was it Do the Conga?
Yeah,
It wasn't.
of course it was Do the Conga. What else could it have been? Steve Lacey. That puts you.
Brilliant, Steve. Make love to me.
You're in there with Lee and Steve Lacey, and Ashton Davies on 14, sorry, Lee 11. Who was appointed as the First Minister of Ashton?
Amber Rudd.
No! Oh God! Lee!
Nicholas Sturgeon.
Declare this was Scotland from 2014 to at least 2019. So Ashton, well first I'm going to let everybody simmer down and we'll give Lee those points
Absolutely.
and then we'll just listen while Ashton gets his.
Stupid teacher.
Oh, this will be going like wildfire on your school kids, like... What school is it?
Never mind.
I said, he's not bad at quizzes actually, kids. Right, here we go. Which US double platinum release became the first record to enter the UK top 40 on streams alone for Meghan Trainor? This one goes out to you, Tony Walmsley, and Colin. It's all about the bass. Question 37. Who reached number 1 in the UK on the 17th of March 1956 with It's Almost Tomorrow? The Dreamweavers. Don't ever stand on a lesser weaver. What is described by Wikipedia as a hairstyle that is short at the front? Ashton. Everybody pressed. You expected that anyway, I'm sure. Ashton,
Well done, Don.
you are in the lead on your own. Which ancient civilization had its capital at Knossos on Gavin?
Minoans.
Minoans, yes, the minnow is a fish. There you go, Gavin. Point.
That'll do, Lee.
Whatever. Good luck. What is the county town of Westmeath?
Yeah, go.
Ashton? Lee?
Drogheda. No.
Simon?
Wrong, yeah.
What do you remember? Pilchardstown.
No. I'm gonna give you an alternative to that question. In which village's churchyard were the majority of Dadlington, yes. The ling, Mullingar.
Mullingar, that's it.
Yeah, so the ling is your fish you're looking for. Simon,
Affirmative.
that was worse than a speed quiz like catch-up question. So they just talk about throwing you. Which 30-second meme? It's a question you could have asked 40 years ago, isn't it? Which 30-second meme begins with the lyric "Con los terroristas" and ends with a lion's roar? Simon?
The Baby Shark song.
No. We never make the direct link. I never make the direct, well, I try not to anyway. It's the Harlem Shake. The Hake is the quiz. No problem. If you go to, you've seen it on menu somewhere, no doubt. When sorrows come, they come not single spies, but in battalions. Great quote. It's a line spoken in which of Shakespeare's plays? Go on, somebody. Lee.
Hamlet.
It is Hamlet. Yeah. There's a fish called a Hamlet. Yes. I mean, I put so much effort into this, I'm disappointed that you haven't actually researched it a little bit more, guys.
Points. Luke.
Oh, thanks, Lee.
Absolutely.
15 all. It's a humdinger. What product was the source of Eva Rousing's wealth? Lee.
Tetra Pak.
The neon tetra is definitely a fish. So Lee,
Absolutely.
get in front, my man. Who reached number 1 in the UK on the 16th of November 1985 with A Good Heart? Yes, Ashton.
Is it Fergal Shark?
It could be. Steve Lacey, you disappointed me there quite honestly. I thought you were just going to, especially with the counter of the question, you knew it was going to be a drop. So, boom. Slam dunk for Ashton Davis. All
Well done,
square,
John.
17 all. To what?
360.
Sorry. Basically, we've only got 48 questions. That's it.
What
48.
question are we on?
If we have to get a tiebreaker, I can find a tiebreaker, but we're on 48. So we're on question 45. It's all square, 17 all. Silver medal, Steve Lacey and Simon Chilton, 11. Gavin, you're guaranteed the bronze at the moment if we divide the silver and golds up. To what? I couldn't see the connection at all, idiot. To what did Peter Pan feed the hand of Captain Cook? Simon.
Crocodile.
Yeah, what's the fish?
Rock.
Croc.
A cod.
Cod.
I just couldn't, I was looking at it, I think, what did I did this about 2 months ago, so you do lose it. Simon,
Affirmative.
you're in the lead over Steve Lacey on the B-table grudge match. What instrument is usually played by Kermit the Frog? Simon?
The tuba.
No. Ashton?
Trombone.
No. Steve Lacey?
Ukulele.
No. When I say it, Lee?
Banjo?
Yeah, the banjo. Yeah, you can see him playing it, can't you? Now? Yeah. Banjo. So Lee, you're in front. Yes.
Reset.
One to go, 2.
You've got 2 to go. For which 2004 biographical film did Jamie Foxx win an Academy Award? Ashton? Ray is correct. Best actor, BAFTA, blah 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 blah. It's all square.
Well done, Don.
19 apiece. Last question. Medal on the line.
Please.
At dawn on At dawn on July the 11th, 1804, after firing his shot into a tree, who is claimed to have accurately said, "This is a mortal wound, Doctor," after being shot by US Vice President Aaron Burr? Simon?
Hamilton.
Yes. I really want a first name here.
Alexander.
Yeah, the Xander's a fish. So, yeah. Should have seen that one coming.
We're doing 50 questions with that Hamilton question. Of course that.
Right, so it had to be the last. Well, no, because basically we're going to have a playoff question for this medal today. I just happen to know there are 2 playoff questions working about, so if you don't mind, I'll turn that screen off. Is that off?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a playoff between Ashton Davis and Lee Warburton, both on 19 apiece, to see who gets to the magic total of 21 with a final question about fish.
Reset.
Which David Bowie album of 1971, his fourth, first featured the lineup of Mick Ronson, Trevor Bolder and Mick Woodmansey with Rick Wakeman? It featured the tracks, you can press when you like because it's you won't get penalised. It features tracks Life on Mars, The Bewley Brothers, Changes,
Hunky dory.
You've won. Can you pass this over to my man and shake hands with Lee? That's it. Well done. Give him a round of applause, please.
Well done.
I know these aren't kind of the continuities all over the place with these specials. We have the Q12s and the LightSpeed Quizzes. The LightSpeed Quizzes appear every Monday, but try and tune into LightSpeed Quizzes on a Monday. On the 12th of every month at 12 o'clock you'll see a Q12, and if you come down, look at the website, you can join in this with these fabulously beautiful people and just quiz yourself out in an exhausting afternoon's quizzing and beer and food and very little humour, I'm afraid.
This isn't mine, is it?
Bye! Come on! See you! Put your hands together, come on mate! Put a full stop at the end of that.